Hi plant pals, it's Tatiana, your NYC plant mama. As you guys know, I can get very stressed about my plants. I get a little bit overwhelmed about all of the things that can go wrong when you have your plants, especially when it comes to pests or plant death and what's worse than your plant dying, I don't know. So today I thought it would be nice, because I'm feeling in a good mood, to show you guys 5 plants that I'm super impressed with their new growth. Let's get started. Number 1 is my snake plant here. It is so cute because I had been propagating this in water for a long time, and look at these little pups I have coming out of this little guy here. This leaf, not too hot. I don't even know if it's alive. I think the roots are really small in it, so it's trying. But I've got 6 new leaves coming along on this plant, and I am just so impressed with it. I'm so happy. It looks so cute, and it's gonna be a big and full plant one day. I just know it. I can barely even fit the next plant in the screen. This is my Maranta. I'm forgetting the next part. It's like Maranta leuconeura. I don't really know. Let's call it a prayer plant. So this is one of my favorite plants ever. It was so small when I got it, and it has gotten so big. Look how big and full it is. I do have a couple crispy leaves, but that's on me. You need to use a filtered water when you water your prayer plants, because the crispy leaves here are because of those salts and minerals in tap water that they just do not like. They don't like it at all. They're prissy. They're bottled water bitches. That's fine. So this plant is just so big. I love it. Look at it. And guess what I saw today? A little flower here, a little bloom. Can you not tell me this is the most beautiful thing that you've ever seen? Isn't this amazing? I didn't even know this plant flowered, and here I have it right in front of me, just being gorgeous. The next plant that I'm impressed by, don't look at this side of the pot. We're ignoring my croton plant that's dead right now. But I have some periwinkles, some Madagascar periwinkles in here. And if you saw one of my, I think it was my fungus gnat video, check it out. I don't know which side it'll be on. These were really little. This was not this tall, and it's been like a week or two, and it has just so much new growth here. It's so full. I don't even know if I need the croton in this plant anymore. I'm gonna figure that out later. Ignore that. But look how good it looks. If she flowers, I'll freak out. I'll cry. Most gorgeous plant ever. But right now I'm just happy that she's growing and doesn't look as limp and sad anymore. So that is another success story in the making. Another flowering plant I have here is my Moth Orchid. Yes, past like day or two, these flowers have started to go a little bit. They're starting to die. I've had this plant since February, I want to say, and it has been pretty consistent. My other orchid, the flowers died within a month, and this one has kept them for quite some time, so I was really happy. But guess what makes me happier? Do you see this new growth here? Oh my god, and it's got at least three little buds coming, I believe. So I think this is gonna be more flowers to come. I'm shocked because I noticed that it had some growth coming out of an old stem. Didn't really know they could do that. I don't have a lot of experience with orchids. I'm an orchid beginner. I just think they're pretty, and I know that you shouldn't put ice cubes in them because it shocks them. They're tropical plants. It's too cold for them. So I water it by soaking it in water. Ooh, the frequency is when this thing gets dry. It's out of its pot now. You can see the moss. So I know when you buy an orchid, you want to check on the roots because a lot of them can be kind of dead looking and all that. I did not check these roots when I bought these plants because I researched the plant after I bought it, and there's some great Facebook groups and different communities that will give you a ton of information. But anyway, and I know, well, I've heard that when all the flowers die off, you want to cut the stem down here. So I'm glad that I haven't cut anything yet, because on this one specifically, I cut it on the other one. I was like, girl, this one sucks. But this is just so gorgeous. I can't believe there's a new growth. I'm so happy about it. The last plant I want to show you all that I'm so freaking proud of, she's so good, is my Alocasia Morocco. I think it's also known as an Allocation Ebony, I believe. Ignore the one little leaf that has flopped over here that I will cut off. Don't worry about that right now. We're talking about her growth, which I'm okay with this happening because of this new growth. I had a lot of trouble with this plant. I think I've told you guys before, like the leaves are always dying off. One after another they would go, and I have recently seen this is a new leaf. This is a new leaf. We've got another new leaf down here. This I think is an old leaf. This is a new leaf coming along right here. This is a new leaf coming along. I'm just seeing it now in this video. It's tiny. And we've got another new leaf, you can barely see it, right there. So freaking cute. She's so adorable. I can't believe she's putting out new growth. I had convinced myself with all the research I was doing on alocasias that every leaf would die and she would go dormant, which probably still could happen in the winter, but as for now, I'm glad that she is still surviving, still pushing out new growth, because I thought that she was a goner and I was pretty upset with this plant for a little bit. But she's beautiful and she's doing it all. I love it. I love it. Do you guys want one more? I said 5, but I have this other plant next to me. I might as well show you guys, right? Look at my Pilea Peperomioides, or Chinese money plant, pushing out new growth. Last we saw her, she didn't look good. She didn't look good at all. It wasn't my fault. Not 100%, but partly. And look at these new little leaves. It's so cute. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that she's starting to grow a little more. We're BFFs. Love her so much. Let me know what plant babies you are excited about right now, because it's the season of growing. It's the season of plant growth. Definitely drop in the comments below all of the plants that you're excited by their new growth, or even surprised that they have flowers or something coming out of, because that is just the absolute best part of being a plant parent, is when they start to thrive and prosper. I just love it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you have, I love you as much as I love my plants. Thanks so much. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!